What can bring happiness to us? Is it money, fame, power, or relationship? Napoleon Bonaparte went to conquer the whole world, and he had money, fame, power, everything. But during his last days, he accepted that he did not live even for a week's time a happy life. Ernest Hemingway, he won Nobel Prize and was one of the famous author. He committed suicide. Why to go so far? In Bollywood, Jia Khan, Sushant Singh Rajput, and there are so many other celebrities which we see that have fame, money, everything, but still are under stress and commit suicide. On the other hand, Helen Keller, she was blind and deaf from her birth, but became the most famous author. And she shares that every day she lived so happily all her time. Another example, Stephen Hawkins, who was permanently disabled but achieved so much and was so much happy throughout his life. Sudha Chandran lost her legs but followed her passion continuously, and she is one of the happiest actor in Bollywood. This clearly shows that happiness doesn't come from outside in, but it definitely comes from inside out. So let's try to understand the science behind it. Have you ever noticed you are doing something and watching a news, and suddenly a news comes that somebody won the Nobel Prize and it doesn't attract your attention, but the next news comes, घर में मिली सरकटी लाश, and all your attention goes towards this news because our brain gets attracted towards the negative news. It's not your fault, but this is how our brain has evolved. So during the time when we were living in caves and sleeping inside the cave, at that time our brain was awake and looking forward for the negative news, like if a lion can come and attack us or any kind of danger can come. So it was always looking for negative news, and same way it behaves right now. So now the question comes, what we can really do to overcome and remain happy all the time. So these are the 3 techniques. If you use, you can be happy all the time. The first one is happiness is by choice. Harvard University professor Jill Bohl, he came up with a great research of 90-second emotional rule, where he advised that our brain, whenever encounter with any kind of a negative emotion, then the stress hormone cortisol gets automatically secreted just for only 90 seconds. After that, it stops. So after that, it's our choice whether we want to be happy or we want to be sad. So it's very important that after 90 seconds, we choose to be happy. And how you have to do that, I will explain in the next technique. The second technique is change your physical state to change your mental state. Have you ever noticed when you are sad, your shoulder goes down, you shrink yourself, your voice goes low, बिल्कुल थकेले जैसा you start behaving. So your body sends a signal to your brain that you are sad. At the same time, if you stand straight, shoulders up, voice goes up, smile on your face, you will trick your brain, and it will send a signal to your brain, hey, this guy seems to be happy. And instead of cortisol, the happy hormone, that is dopamine, will start secreting. and your mood will start changing immediately. This really works. I have actually applied it so many times. So you can also do this to change your mood. The third technique is attitude of gratitude. The problem with us is that we focus too much on the things that we don't have, like lack of money, complicated relationship, disappointment with our colleagues, friends, relatives, spouse, son, daughter, everything. सारा टाइम कंप्लेन ही करते रहते हैं, हमारे पास ये नहीं है, वो नहीं है. All the time we are just focusing on what we don't have. Instead of that, if we start focusing on what we have and how you can do that, every morning when you wake up for just 3 minutes, have attitude of gratitude. That is, start thanking for whatever things you have. Maybe the smallest thing, the food to eat, the home to live, because there are millions of people who don't have even that thing. So in the morning itself, your mood will set and you will feel happy for things what you have in your life. Walt Disney says, the more you are in a state of gratitude, the more you will attract things that you can be grateful for. Let's summarize the 3 techniques that you have to follow to remain happy forever. The first one is happiness is by choice. The second one is change your physical state to change your mental state. The third one is attitude of gratitude. If you are going to apply all these 3 techniques, no one can stop you from remaining happy all the time. If you have liked this video, click on the like button and subscribe to my channel. I'll be coming up with more such videos. Till then, stay motivated, stay inspired.